We've got a celebrity on Creature Corner today, guys. Tim Bauer, the famous photographer, is going to be telling us about the brilliant work he does at the Blacktown Pound. And we've also got Pet of the Week. So don't go anywhere. Welcome to the program, Tim.
Thank you very much, Camilla.
Tell us about the work you do at the Blacktown Pound.
I've been coming here to Blacktown for about 6 months to a year, and I was first introduced to it by a great client and friend of mine, Sabrina, who volunteers for a bunch of people called Pound Rounds, and they're coordinating dogs from the Blacktown Pound to be rescued, and if they are on, I think it's called sort of death row, when they're at the end of their time, when they can't find someone to adopt them. In other rescue organisations, they'll take them to other rescues and give them an extra bit of time. I do this because it feels good to do. It's lovely to do some charity. It's wonderful. I've got a lucky skill with a camera. I love taking photographs, so all the Pound Round volunteers so happy. And I love to rescue the dogs too. I think it's wonderful that the dogs get a second chance in their life. You can see it in their eyes. They know that they've got a chance. But no, it's incredible facilities here. Big kennels, super duper organised. You know, all these dogs have such varied personalities. At first of course I didn't have much experience with big dogs. Not scared, but intimidated by the big dogs. But they're just so loving, you know, absolutely incredible. Oh God, I'd much rather photograph a dog than a celebrity any day. Because they're just loving and there's no grief. And there's no middleman to impress. There's no hair and makeup. There's no styling to side over. There's no ego. The dogs are just egoless, beautiful.
But they don't stand still, do they?
No, that's frustrating.
You've got to run after them,
We tend to give the dog a bit of space, try and do some sort of controlled portraits of the dog where they're on the lead and make pretty head ones, and then just let them have a run. And that's when you get to capture their personality.
But how do you do it? You're so good at it. Get right into the dog's eyes.
The real key is to use what your camera can do. You can hear, if I turn this camera on, you can hear it goes chick, chick, chick. And every time it goes chick, 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 it's taking lots. But it just means that you've got to wade through a few more images, probably 10 times more, and pick the best one. And you have to do that because dogs are like children, have a very short attention span. It's about trying to be quick, let the dog be the dog.
You photographed everyone.
I've done Audrey Hepburn, Paul Keating. There's so many lovely people. I always find the bigger the star, usually the better they are, as far as their ego's been fed. They've succeeded, they've got an Academy Award or two, they've made it, they don't have to mess with your head anymore. And it's sort of my game every time I do a shoot, try and find a connection. I'm always keen to stress to them how proud I am of their success too.
The pictures you had, like of Tony Abbott.
Great,
They just work.
People will be very surprised to know that the only person who's ever made me a cup of tea and toast was Tony Abbott.
No kidding.
About trying to find common ground, not being intimidated by them. Treat them as an equal. Share something personal about yourself with them.
What advice would you give photographers that are starting out and sort of want to get there?
What I would recommend, seriously, is their social media presence is really important. Use the Instagrams, Facebook to increase your presence. Carry your camera with you everywhere. If you wake up every day and you want to take a beautiful photograph, because then you'll be successful.
I'm a big fan of your work.
Thank you
so much for coming
my pleasure.
We're going to go to the Pet of the Week in just a tick. And we've got Christine from Pound Round, special treat to help us with the Pet of the Week. Christine, welcome.
Thank you, Camilla.
Who's this beautiful, lovely? Hello.
This is Clara at the Blacktown Animal Holding Facility. She's shy, as you can see.
Beautiful.
Isn't she a lovely girl? Very, very gentle
isn't she? Does she suit any sort of home, or would she have to be without children?
Oh, no, she'd be fine with children. She just needs plenty of exercise. That's what keeps a dog happy. I think she's got cattle dog in her. She's a rescue dog, the best dog.
Would you recommend getting rescue dogs?
Absolutely. I have rescue dogs. I've worked with rescue dogs for the last 2.5 years, and they're beautiful. Only 25% or less of Australians know about dogs in shelters.
Really? That few?
Yes. They're family friendly, they've come from families, they're social with humans, they're loving, they're oh so deserving of a home. Yes.
Wow, so there's lots of dogs out there, guys, who need homes.
There certainly are.
But we can start with Farah.
Pound Rounds have a Facebook wall. Our contact email is PR direct contact @gmail.com. Or you can just come to the Blacktown Animal Holding Facility, Flushcombe Road, Blacktown, and meet her.
Thank you so much for joining us,
My pleasure.
Christine. Alrighty guys, remember that name, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks for coming.